Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live agent training. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day and everybody's kind of caught up from the daylight savings time. I know here in California, it kind of all set us back and we're all tired running around here like zombies. Anyways, welcome to agent training. My name's Erin and I'm going to be showing you some new things today. We do have a new feature that will be available by the end of the month. And today we're also going to be covering text codes and how they'll work as buyer leads for both property and doing custom text codes. So that will be our topic today. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the question box and we'll get those answered at the end of today's workshop. So with that being said, let's get started. So we have a couple of things. One thing that we are going to have available to you by the end of the month, and then one new thing. If you have ordered postcards or property business cards in the past, we have a new card stock that we will be printing on. We used to print on 15-point cardstock, and now we've bumped it up to 16. You may not understand or know what the difference is, but it just gives it a little bit more of a thickness. It gives it a little more of a durability for the postcards and the property business cards. So that's something that we have available. If you have not done so already, take the opportunity to purchase some property business cards or even doing the postcards for the marketing materials. I know it's spring, so you're getting in some more listings, and so we do have just listed, just sold, and also open house postcards that are available. You can purchase those through the buy screen if you choose. Also, for the property business cards, that is something that we give to you free as a part of the marketing makeover if you're on that selected option. So if you have not gotten your marketing makeover done with your customization for your property website, your personal website, and your property business cards and sign writer, let us know and we can get that going for you. So really, really cool feature that we have. Free customization is such a huge thing. I was talking to an agent the other day and he told me he spent $1,500 for his website for customization, and that got him 15 minutes with a graphic designer, and then any time after that 15 minutes he had to spend $100 per, I think it was like half hour or hour or something like that in order to just get customization done for his website. And the graphic designer didn't even do what he wanted. So very disappointed on his part, just because he spent all this money and then didn't get to do it. And then he found out we do it for free. So get your marketing makeover done. Spring is right around the corner. We want to make sure that you're looking all snazzy with your marketing and everything's looking good. You can customize your property websites and your personal website. We can match them and get all of your customization done and looking good for the spring, the busy time. So we have the new card stock that is available, and then something we will have released to you by the end of the year. If you have an IDX set up on your personal website, you can actually go to the property search. When you click on Quick View or Quick View, not Click View, Quick View, it gives you an option for consumers to be able to send the listing to their phone. So now they can actually type in their cell phone number and it will send them the property information directly to their phone. This is a really good thing because it does generate you a lead being the listing agent, and then you can follow up with them right away. So it goes into your lead log, it sends you the notification, so then you can follow up with them and say, hey, I noticed you sent 123 Main Street to your mobile phone. Just wanted to see if you had any questions or if there was anything that I can help with, possibly set up a showing for you. All of that. So this will be available to you by the end of the month, if not first part of April. So it's going to be a cool little thing that we have available. So once you have your personal website set up, you can set up the IDX or the property search, and then you're able to have just click on the listing for the click view, and then consumers can go and send the listing to their phone. So really simple, really easy. It's a cool little thing that the consumers can have available, and you get leads from it. So this is a really good thing to have available to you. So again, this will be available by the end of the month. Now, today's topic, we're going to focus on buyer leads with the property texting and then also buyer leads for custom texting. So I'm going to show you both elements of how it works and really just kind of show you some good things and get you some good information about our texting features and how it can generate more leads. So last year, 145 billion texts were sent out worldwide. Now that's a lot. I don't think I know one person who does not text or who doesn't like to text or any of that. Texting is the new thing. That's how we communicate with most everybody. I know me personally, texting is just easy. I'm not a big phone person, but I like to text. So why do we not take the property and put that in there? That's why we've created the property text code for you to be able to use for texting. Almost everybody carries their cell phone with them anywhere and everywhere they go. And so that's why the texting feature is so important. We want to make sure we're staying up to date with the techie side of things and making sure we have those text codes out there and available for you at all times. And the cool thing is that you can use a texting feature anytime. Consumers can text at 2 in the morning, they can text at 4 in the afternoon, whenever they want. They always are able to text and give the property information, which is so nice. And they can do it from anywhere. And just kind of think about how much you text. How many texts have you sent within the last 24 hours? I can name probably a lot of texts that I've sent in the last 24 hours. Because that's something, texting my family and texting my significant other and all of that, it becomes a day-to-day habit of stuff that you're constantly doing. Texting coworkers to see if they want Starbucks. All of those are things that are included, so why not throw the property information in there and make that available to you? Now, I know a lot of times, and even, agents are still asking, well, do you have that 800 number call capture available? No, we do not offer that. The texting is the way to go these days, just because with everybody so busy and so time crunched and everything, the texting is the best way to go. And the reason why we don't do the 800 numbers is because if you think about it, people don't want to call and listen to a recording. They want to see pictures and they want information directly to their phone as quickly and as simply as possible. So that's something that we always really try and strive, is to make sure we're getting the information to the consumer or to you as the agent as quickly as possible. With the texting feature, that can be done. So how does it work? Each time a listing is added into the system, it does create a property-specific text code for that listing. So if you added in 123 Main Street, you'll get a text code that goes with that property-specific listing. So you can do sign writers in front of the properties, and you can have them hang from your sign. We have an in-house print shop that can print them for you. You can put them in your local ads or do it on your online marketing. We send it out on your YouTube videos, also Craigslist. You can create property blogs with the texting information. All of those are different ways to help get that text code out. Anytime a consumer texts about the property, they'll get a message to their phone with the price, bedroom, bath, square feet, and they also get a link to the mobile website. So they get that information instantly, directly to their phone, and they can click on the link and go to the mobile website to view the virtual tour, to get more information, see the top features that you've put out onto the property website. These are all really good, simple ways to get that property information available to you right away. Also, the websites are mobile friendly, which is really cool because, sometimes when you go to websites and they don't pull up a mobile friendly version, you're like, oh, it's so complicated and so hard to get around and navigate. We've made sure that all of the property websites are mobile friendly. So they're created automatically, they load a lot faster. There's a quick way to view photos. They even have a mortgage calculator and a mobile version of the virtual tours. So those are really simple, really easy. We create that automatically for you. The text code is created once a property is added. So it's so simple and so easy to do. Now, from the property tab, you do have an option to be able to customize and change that text code as well. So I have already customized the text code. I changed it to 24 Main. You can go through and you can change the text code at any time. Usually what we do when we create the text code for you, it's within 7 digits. It's just a randomized number. The text to number, 79564. that will always stay the same. That will never change. That's the text-to number that we have and will always have available. So that way when consumers text 79564 to the text code, they get the property information sent directly to their phone. You as the agent get notified right away as well. So it's a real simple, really easy way to get leads. Agents are always asking me how to get leads. What's the number one thing I can do to get leads? Get that text code out there as much as possible. Now I want to show you how you can change the text code to make it a little more custom to your property website. Here you'll see that you have the little tools icon, and I'm on the property tab under properties. So you'll see properties, and then I went to my list of properties. So on this little toolbar here, you have all these different little icons and things that you can use. I'm going to click on the little wrench here and go to my property tools. You'll see under property website tools, you have different things that you can use. I'm going to select the text code display and edit. So now when I click on this, I can change the text code if I want to. Now this text code I can change. This 7956 number always stays the same. So I'm going to change it to Main Street. I just want my text code to stay Main Street, and that's it. So now if you want to, you can get your phone out and you can text Main Street to 79564. If you have not done the texting feature before, you want to know how it works, feel free to text. This is just a sample property, so nobody will follow up with you or anything. It's my sample text property. So when you text Main Street to 79564, you'd get the property specific information. I would get notified that you text about the property, so then I can call you and say, hey, it's Erin. I noticed that you had interest in 24 Main Street. Just wanted to see if I could set up a showing with you, if you had questions about the property. Whatever your go-to is when you get a lead, that's what you would do. You would follow up with them right away. It's an instant lead. It's an instant way for you to get in front of the sellers, or in front of the buyers, I mean, while wowing the sellers, because you have all these techie things that you can use and you have in your back pocket. So it's a good opportunity for you to be able to get in front of them and then also get that lead right away. So instant leads are so very important. And again, these text codes get assigned when the property gets added. We put it on your YouTube video. We put it on your marketing materials, on the flyers. It goes on to Craigslist when you do a Craigslist poster. You could even post it on Facebook if you wanted to. You could write text Main Street to 79564 and then put a link to the property website if you wanted to. So you can literally do anything and everything with this text code. And the cool thing is you have the opportunity to generate leads from it. So you really want to spend some time, not much time, but just a little bit of time getting this text code out there as much as possible. The more exposure for your text code, the more leads are going to come through and the more successful you'll be at selling this home as quickly as possible. So when you even get the leads added into your lead log, so then you can follow up with the sellers and show them how many leads you got because you've been using the text code and getting the exposure out there for it. So it's a really good way to generate leads. Now we have a second side to it where you can do a custom text code campaign. So you can do anything and everything that you possibly could ever dream of for a custom text code campaign. And that goes into our other blog that we have here, which is custom texting. So when you're doing the custom texting, you really want to kind of just keep these rules in the back of your mind. Who is your target? What is your message? And where will you distribute, or how will you distribute these text codes to get more exposure and kind of what you want to do with it? So one example that you can use is targeting home buyers. So for this, you can have them text Looky, and it says, to see all of the homes in the area, search here. And you could put a link to your website or to your personal search, property search, or they can even call you. So you could do, to see all of the homes in the search area, or in the area, search here, or call Chris at 949-328-5050. So you can put your information, your website. Another thing is you could do a personal contact campaign. So they could text your first name or your last name, and then you can have all of your personal information. So your first name, your last name, you could do your website, your phone number, and your email address. So these could go on your business cards. These could go on your email signature, on your Facebook, on your personal website, on your flyers. Anywhere you can possibly put that text code is good, because then they can text and get your information sent directly to their phone. Another thing you can do is maybe do a workshop campaign. So you could do like Lending 101, or you can do First Time. So all of those are different things that you could do. So for example, we have First Time to 79564, and that's going to be for an amazing first-time buyer workshop. So you will get everything you need to know about becoming a home buyer or as a home shopper. So that's another thing that you can do. So those are 3 different examples. You can do anything you want for your text code campaign, which is really cool. It gives you an opportunity to customize it, have some fun, and really use it to target anything and everything you want to. Now, where would you put these, or how will you distribute these text codes? Give them out. Again, put them on your property business cards. Put them on your personal business cards. Put them on your website and your email signature. Put that text code everywhere. Put it on all your marketing, online ads, or even printing ads. You can do door knocking and even put it on mailing. So those are all just kind of some different ideas and different suggestions that you can do to distribute those text codes and get it out there as much as possible. Keep in mind, these text codes also get you leads, just like the property text codes, to where you're able to get them sent to your lead log and into your leads right away. So you'll see that you'll get the new lead, and then it will give you their phone number and then what they just text about. So you will want to make sure, which I'm going to take you to your notifications right now, you'll want to make sure that your notifications are set up to get notified right away with all of those text codes, and we want to make sure that you are being notified of those. So under your leads tab in Agent Marketing, you'll see leads and then notifications. This is where you go to set up all of your notifications for all leads coming in and all of that sort of things. So you want to just double check, make sure your email is spelled correctly, you have the right email in there, everything's up to date, and then make sure your mobile number is in here. Make sure it is your cell phone, not your office, because we do send you the text leads if you have that option available to you. And you want to make sure that you have send email and send text message. So we do send you an email and a text message, and you can also add to your CRM. So you have an option to also add to your top producer or Salesforce account if you have an outside CRM. For the property. So those are 2 that we've discussed today for the notifications, but just take a minute, go into your notifications, make sure everything's set up and you have that all done, just so we can send you all of your leads when you get them. So we want to make sure that we're getting that information to you as quickly as possible, so then you can follow up with those leads right away. So the text codes are, again, property specific. You have the property specific text codes that get added in each time you add in a property. So we do that for you automatically. And then you have an option to create those custom text code campaigns, which are a really cool thing to have available to you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions now. Let's see. Can we have text codes assigned to squeeze pages or other websites like Home Buyers Workshop? Yes, you would be able to. So you can create a text code, like you could do, let's see, what would be a good, like I said in the sample one here, we have First Time. So you could do First Time as your text code, and then in the message you could have them go to your squeeze page to get more information, or even to your personal website. So maybe you have a tab for your personal website that is your home buyer website, or your home buyers tab. You could take them through that information, and when they text about it, they would get that property information. Oh yeah, and oh, I'm so sorry. So I didn't even show you how to set up the My Text. So on your personal tab, you'll go to, so you'll see here you have personal and then My Text. So I'm going to show you how to set that up real quick. I'm so sorry. I totally spaced on showing you how to set it up. So under personal and then My Text, you'll see that you have an Add New tab here. So what I can do is I can create, and here I'm going to delete this one because I want to use this as an example. So you'll click on Add New here, and so I want to do a text code with my personal information. So anytime anybody texts the word Aaron, so I'm just going to do Aaron. Anytime they text the word Aaron, they're going to get my personal information. So I'm going to do my phone number, my name, phone number, and then my email address. And I'm going to put this in my email signature. I'm going to put this on my business cards. So anytime they text my name, they will get my information sent to me. So, or sent to them, and then I get their information directly so I can follow up with them as a lead. So I can say, hey, I'm Erin. I noticed you had text. You wanted my contact information. How can I help you today? I'd love to see if you're interested in buying or selling. So this is something that you can do to have your contact information out there and in front of them all the time. I'm so sorry I totally skipped that step. I feel bad that I didn't show that. So that's something that you can do. You can set these custom text code campaigns up again under the personal tab and My Text, and then you click on Add New, and you can do anything you want with these text messages and these text codes. So you can create your own text code. So you'll see I did mine as Aaron, and then it's going to that 79564. And then also you can put in a message. So I did my contact information. So anytime a consumer texts about that information, they will get my contact info. So I really apologize. I totally skipped that. There is a YouTube version, or I have this recording right now, so this will be up on YouTube shortly after this training is over. So you can go to the YouTube video link that I sent you in past What's Up Wednesdays. If you need that link, just send me an email, Erin, E-R-I-N, at agentmarketing.com, and I'll email you a link over for that YouTube channel. If you are on agent training every Wednesday, please feel free to subscribe to that YouTube channel. Anytime that I add a video, you do get notified. So in case you miss training or anything, anytime I upload a video, you do get notified. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll see a red subscribe button. It's really simple, really easy. But then you do get email notifications with the videos and the recording. Let's see. Can you have more than one text code? Yes. Under the custom text code campaigns, you can have as many text codes as you want. For the property, you can only have one text message set up or text code set up. Let's see. Do you cover different subjects every Wednesday? Yes. Every Wednesday, we cover a new topic and give you some new information on agent marketing and just want to show you some different things. Personal one like you just displayed. Yes, you can create as many custom text code campaigns as you choose to. So if you wanted to do, maybe like Aaron 1, and then you can do call me today for this, or we can say call me today for the March specials. The March special or the special of the month. So you could even do call me today for the, we'll do special of the month. Sorry, I'm having a hard time typing today apparently. So now anytime that somebody texts Aaron1, they can call me today for the special of the month. And I can even put my phone number in there if I wanted to. So then they can text Aaron1, they can get the special of the month. It can really be, sky's the limit with these text codes. So you can change it to whatever you want, have it be anything. It's really simple, really easy. Can you show how to do a search for homes in your area text code? Of course. So we can do, let me go into my personal website here. I don't know if I have an IDX set up on my personal website. Let's see here. I know I just have a sample website here. Let's see. All right, so it doesn't look like I have a property search, but what you can do is you can just copy your website link if you wanted to. Like I could do a community page. So what I can do here, if my community page would load, so I'm going to go back into my text codes here. I'm going to wait for that page to load. And what I can do is I can do like, I live in Rancho Santa Margarita here in California, so I could do a community page for Rancho. So my text code could be Rancho, and then I could paste a link to my website and do save. Oh, so that's taken. So I can do Rancho 1. I'm sure. No, that's taken too. All right, so we could do Santa because Santa Margarita. See if that's taken. No, that's taken too. All right, so Santa 1. Rancho Santa Margarita, I figured Rancho would be taken, but you could do Santa 1. So anytime that they text Santa 1 to 79564, they'll get that Rancho Santa Margarita information and they can click directly to my website. So they'll get this hyperlink email sent to them. Anytime you send a website or an email address, I know even on my iPhone it sends it as a hyperlink. So they can click directly on that link and it will take them directly to my personal website. So you can put any type of link on here. You could do /property search. All of those are different things that you could do for a custom text code campaign. Let's see. Do you have a sample of text messages that attract a lot more interested leads? Definitely the property is going to give you an option for more leads, better leads, because people are going to be interested. That's kind of what they're going after is property information. Contact information is always good too, because then they have your contact info directly on their phone. You could put that on your business card and then you get that lead, so then you can follow up with them and just kind of, it's kind of just a generic text code or a generic text message, so then you can follow up with them and really see what their needs are. I mean, it's really just your preference, having your personal website on there or having it go to a squeeze page. That was another question. Having it go to a squeeze page is another way to capture info, and then once they fill out the squeeze page info, it sends them to your personal website. So those are all different things that you can do to be able to create those. We do have squeeze pages in our system. They can be created under the Leads tab, and that's going to be, sorry, it's not loading here. Let me refresh. Exit out of some of these screens here. So if I go into my Leads tab and then click on Squeeze Pages, then that's where you can go to create your squeeze pages. So that is an option available for you. How much are the text sign writers to print? Depending on your plan that you're on or your option, they're anywhere from $17 to $20. So, and they can be customized if you choose to. What is the YouTube channel name again? It's actually going to be Agent Marketing Training Videos with a dash and then agents. So feel free to go to that YouTube channel. If you need me to send you the link, feel free to send me an email. Again, my email is Erin, E-R-I-N, @agentmarketing.com, and I can go ahead and send you the direct link for that YouTube video, or for the YouTube videos. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you do get notified of all of the new videos uploaded. Any other questions about today's topic or questions in general for me? Anything? All right. Well, if you think of any questions, our customer support section or customer support line is available to help with anything. Feel free to let us know. We're always here to help. And next week, I'm not sure what the topic will be, but I will have the training available to you next Wednesday. This training will be available to you within the next half an hour. I'm going to upload it as soon as we're done here. I hope everybody has a great St. Patrick's Day. Have a safe one, and have a great weekend. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all attending today, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks.